Shalom, my friends, from here in Ukraine. I wanted to give you an update and to invite you to come with me to see firsthand why I'm here. A lot of people are asking me, Elle, why are you going to Ukraine in the middle of February? And the answer is very simple, because there are people there who need us. Because there are Holocaust survivors who are living in unfathomable situations that you have to see in order to really have a heart for. And I feel God calling me here to help these Holocaust survivors on behalf of the fellowship, just as my father, Rabbi Eckstein, has done for so many years. He's passed that on to me, to not forget the elderly, to not abandon the Holocaust survivors. And you know what? No matter how hard it is to walk in their shoes for maybe a week, they have to live this life. And you can't know how to help if you don't know what the needs are. So I'm here in Ukraine. You could see my breath. It's actually freezing, freezing cold. My toes, I could barely feel them. And I just started the day here. And I'm going around distributing help and love on behalf of Christians and Jews around the world who are telling these elderly, you're not abandoned. And it might sound like something very simple, but the truth is it's far from simple, because for these elderly, I had to drive. You can see the snow here. I had to drive hours in order to get to the tiny village that I'm at now to meet a woman named Olga. I just met her, and I'm going to bring you in to meet her in a minute. She's a Holocaust survivor without any children. And in order to get to this house, there's so much snow, there's so much ice that she can't leave her house. It's hard for me even to get here, which is why no one's visited her in a month, which is why she doesn't have running water and nobody has come to bring her water. You'll see as we walk in, there's ice in a bucket. That's the ice that used to be water, that she pulled up from the well in her backyard before the winter came, and it's the water she has to survive for the entire winter. But it turned to ice. If we wouldn't have come now, I don't know if Olga would have survived this winter. And it's hard for us in the West to comprehend what these people are going through in what many people call the biblical land of the North. There are Holocaust survivors here, in the middle of villages, in the middle of nowhere, in freezing temperatures, who are forgotten, who are dying alone, not just living alone, dying alone, feeling forgotten. Their family was killed by the Nazis. They were killed by the Ukrainians. The children of people who killed their parents are living right next door to them still. They're the only survivors in villages that used to be 95% Jewish, and with synagogues and with places of Bible study and worship, that now they're the only Jews here, and they're scared for anyone to find out that they're Jewish because there's still so much anti-Semitism. I met a woman who literally eats the peels of the potatoes of her neighbors that they throw out because it's the only food she has. This is the situation for Jewish people still here in the former Soviet Union. And so for the young, healthy, strong ones, we're bringing them out of here and bringing them to Israel. But people like Olga can't go to Israel. So we have to come and help her. We're literally saving lives. She wouldn't make it through the winter without us. I want to show you, I don't know if on video you could see the full impact, but come look at this house, this shack that Olga lives in. These are all the things that we're bringing for her. Come with me. Olga's kitchen. This is Olga's kitchen. There's no door to the house. You could see here, this is a pail that's filled with ice. That's the water that Olga has for the entire winter. So there's a little bit that's melted that she tries to keep in the sun, where the sun comes through. That melts and she drinks a little bit each day. This is her kitchen. You don't see any faucet, do you? There's no running water. There's no running water. Her food is a little bit of frozen beets with frozen maggots inside of it. That's what Olga's living on because she doesn't have anything else. I want you to see the refrigerator. Come look at what Olga has in her refrigerator. This is Olga's refrigerator. This is what she has to live on the entire winter. It's pickled and salted food that she found in the summer and froze so that she'll survive the winter. And now I want you to meet Olga, the most amazing woman with a heart of gold. Come, I already gave her the blanket that you distributed, but her hands were freezing, so I went back and I got her gloves. Okay, we have gloves for you, Olga. We have food. This food will last Olga for the entire winter. For a lot of people, this food would last for a week. For Olga, this is going to last for the entire winter. And we have gloves for you, Olga. This is Olga. Oh, her hands are freezing. I already gave her the blanket. This is on your behalf. This is from Christians and Jews around the world who love you. And now we have warm gloves for you. Here, let me put these gloves on. Here, this hand. Is that better? Is that better? Okay. Her hands are so cold she can barely get them in. Just a minute without my gloves and I'm freezing. I don't know how she does this. Is that better for you? This is from people around the world who love you, who want you to know that you're not alone, you're not abandoned, you're not forgotten. We're here for you. For the next week, I'll be going around villages in Ukraine, going from house to house. It takes around 3 hours. I'm going to the people who live in the middle of nowhere, who are forgotten, who aren't part of any of the big philanthropic humanitarian channels that are going on in Ukraine. These are people, the only Jewish person who lives for hours that nobody's helping. And she's scared because she's a Jew. She's scared of anti-Semitism. That I'm driving hours going to one person's home to let them know how important they are. How much we remember them, how we pray for them, and providing them what they need to survive this winter. So follow me for the next week. If you're led to act, then I encourage you to act, and we could give out more aid on your behalf. But this is Olga, one of many Holocaust survivors who we are giving life to. God is calling us to help. And now we could answer, are you your brother's keeper? We could answer, yes, Lord, I am. There are so many more people like Olga. Join me in prayer that will reach them on time.